Hi, today I'm here to talk about the survival of the fittest and the climate changes that affect the humpback whales. Here is the basic information about them. Whales are the top of the food chain and they are vulnerable. These humpback whales depend on krill and small shrimp crustaceans for food. Today, there are about 150,000 humpback whales and slowly they are declining. The climate and the hunters are causing these mammals to die. Plus, the global changing the main food source is dying as well. Here are some questions. How is there competition between humpback whales and other species for food? How are they dependent on the environment and how will they survive with the climates changing? Well, the competition of the humpback whales are competing with other species for survival in the ocean. In the charts below, the one on the left is showing that the colder days there aren't many krills, and it causes the humpback whales to not be able to consume as much as they would normally. The chart on the right is showing as the hunting continues, the krill consumption will decrease, while the whales were the number one consumers have now been overpowered by the seals. How they depend on the environment? The images show the food chain. The shrimp devours the krill and the humpback whales would consume them. Humpback whales rely on krill and small shrimp, but the climate change is causing the krill to fall. The tested results show the scientists have researched and discovered how important the food web is in the ocean. As the number of krill reduces, the humpback whales will not only be affected, but the living creatures in the ocean will too. The humpback whales will suffer more because the other creatures have other foods they could feed off of. The final outcomes. The researchers have discovered that the number of species feeding on the krill will decrease. Once there is no food left because of the lack of reproduction, the other mammals will end up falling, and also because of the global climate change. The main food source is the krill, so without the food, the humpback whales will kill off each other. In the end, it will cause a reduce of fertility and not even possible to reproduce. Plus, the hunters are killing the whales for their blubber. And on top of that, we cause the humpback whales by global warming with the ozone layers. That causes UV radiation and harms them. And also, it harms the krills and they will die and decrease. In the end, the humpback whales will become extinct. So we need to protect the creatures in the ocean. We need to be cautious of the ozone layers and the amount of UV radiation we use. This is the end of my presentation. Thanks for watching.